In this video, we will make a Flappy Bird game, just like this one. So you can see that the background moves and the bird flies and the pillars come and you have to jump over them. So in this video, we learn how to make this game. So first we want to go to costumes, delete the second cat, and now we want to erase this. Oops. We want to erase this. Okay, and now we want to draw our bird. So I'm just gonna make a very simple bird, nothing too special. So we'll just make a bird over here. Okay, so first we'll make a circle, then we'll make the eyes. So that's the eyes, and then we want to make the beak. So I'll take that and just make the so it's a very simple bird. So I'll go to select this and fill it with this color, and now we want it to go backwards. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's it. So I'll just edit this a little, make it a little smaller. Yeah, and now you can make your own bird and make it look better than this. So but anyway, now let's get into the code. So I'll go to events, get a when flag clicked, go to looks, take a show, because initially we wanted to like hide, so after it touches the pillars we wanted to hide. So in the start we'll make it show, and then we'll go to variables. We'll make a variable called change y, and now just hide that. Now I'll take set change y to 0, and then we wanted to go over here. Okay, so we'll go over here, and now we'll go to control, get a forever loop, and then we'll go to motions, take a change in y, change y by, so change y by change y, so change y by change y, and then what we'll do is we'll take a change y by negative 0.8, negative 0.8. Then we'll let's see, yeah, we'll take a if then. So if then space key pressed, set change y to 9 or 8 or whatever you want. Make sure it's, yeah, it should be about over here to 10 to 9. Okay, and now let's see. So now we can see that our bird jumps. Okay, so that's it for the bird, and now what we want to do is we want to make the pillars. But before we do, I'll just go to costumes and make this look a little better, because I don't think it looks really that great. Alright, yeah, now okay, so now I made the borders a little bigger. So now we have a bird which flies. Now let's make the pillars. Okay, now we want to paint our pillars, so I'll just make a new sprite, and then basically to make the pillars, fill it with green. Okay, yes, okay, so this will be like how our pillow should look, I think. Let's see. Oops, meant to select that. Make this smaller. and that's one pillar. So we'll just wait, we need to put this over here a bit. Yeah, so we'll just copy this, copy, paste it, and then flip it vertically, and then we'll just put that there and put this a little higher. Yep, so that's gonna be our pillars. And now I'll show you how we can make the pillars will be of like different heights. So maybe one pillar is really close and the other one's really far, and right now they'll be at a fixed distance from each other, but we can change that, and I'll show you how later in the video. Okay, make sure they're right below each other, and then center them. Yeah, so now what we want to do is we'll go to code. So we'll go to code, we'll take a when flag clicked hide. So initially we want it to hide, and then we'll take a forever loop, forever. Then we want it to then create a clone of itself. So create a clone of myself, but not like immediately, or else it'll just keep coming and coming and coming forever. So we want it to wait. To do that, what we'll do is we'll take a wait 1 second. Okay, but so we'll go to operators, pick random between 1 to 3. Okay, so they'll come, so it'll take about 1 to 3 seconds to come to spawn, and then when it does start as a clone, so when I start as a clone, we want it to show. I go to looks, take a show, and then we want it to go to, let's see, we want it to go to 231 and y should be 29. Okay, and now let's see, so it'll go over there when it starts. So right now you can see it's creating clone of itself. So right now there's not just one but multiple clones, but you can't see them because they're on top of each other. So now what we'll do is when I start as a clone, go to and then repeat until. So what this basically does is it'll keep doing whatever's in here until this what it's over here is true. So what we'll do is we'll take exposition, we'll go to operators, grab a less than, put that there, put exposition over here, and then we make this, let's see, minus 237. So as long as exposition is less than 237, and it'll keep moving to the left. So we'll just make it change x by -10. Yeah, change x by -10. Now let's see. Looks like they're not being deleted. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, yeah, so what we want is after that we also want to add a delete this clone, and I think that should work. Let's see. Yep, so now you can see it spawns, it goes till the end, and then it deletes itself. So now after that what we want to do is, first of all, we want it to make sure that these are like different heights. So right now you can see that there's this much space between them, but we want it to be that sometimes there's more than that, sometimes there's less than that. And also when it touches the sprite 1, we want it to stop everything. So we'll add that later in the video. I didn't know what I meant by later in the video. We'll do that now. So I'll go to costumes, paint a new one, and basically I'll just copy this, copy and paste it over here. But make sure that that the two pillars are a different distance. So I'll make them a little closer this time, and I'll paint a new one, and then again I'll paste it and make sure that they're a different distance from each other again. So maybe like this one's really high and this one's really up, I don't know. So now you can see that they are all a little different. So now what we want is we'll go to looks, take a switch costume to, put that over there, go to operators and take a pick random between 1 to 3 because we have 3 different costumes. Yeah, so you can see that every time they're a little different. I don't think you can notice because they look very similar. Yeah, so they all look very similar. I'll make this one go down so it looks a little different. I hope you can notice the difference because okay, now let's see. So yeah, they are a different height every time. And now what we'll do is we'll just go to sprite 1, go to code, take a when flag clicked, add a forever loop, and then a if then block. If then touching, go to sensing, touching sprite 2, then we want to stop everything. So stop all. Yeah. So you can see I didn't touch the sprite over there, so it didn't stop. But now let's see if I do. It stops everything. And also if it does stop everything, we want to go to looks and hide it. Yep. So now you can see that if I do touch it, let me show you. I touched it, so it's all hidden. So now we can paint a new backdrop. So I'll just paint a new backdrop. Let's see. And basically we want to do is we want to make the fill and outline both black fully, and then just make a black square, and then write that we want to write, fill it with white or any color you want. I'll just take white so we can see it clearly, and write game over, and I'll just change it from sans serif to marker, make it like bigger, I think. Yep, bigger. And then we'll go to sprite 1 and then code. So if then touching sprite 2, switch backdrop to backdrop 2. Whoops. Switch backdrop to backdrop 2. And also we want to when flag clicked, switch backdrop to backdrop 1. So in the start it's backdrop 1, but then if the bird touches the pillar, then it changes to backdrop 2. So yeah, that's backdrop 1, and now if I touch it, backdrop 2. So basically now what we want to do is we want to add the scrolling background you saw in the start of the video. Now first what we want to do is we'll go to backdrops, and we'll change backdrop 1 from like white to like totally blue. So saturation to 100 and take blue. I prefer light blue. And then we'll just fill, outline should be the same too. So wait, first I'll just draw big square over here. It's totally blue. Yep. And now we want to go and make a new sprite, paint it. And what we'll do is the new sprite should be like our background, the hills, the grass hills. So basically I'll just skip that part because it's gonna be really boring. Okay, so this is gonna be a grass hill, and it's very simple, it's nothing complicated. I'm sure you guys can draw it yourself. So I'll go to when flag clicked, forever, if then go to operators, take a equals to, if then go to looks and take if then, let's see, backdrop number. Yeah, if then backdrop number equals 2, so that means if it's the game over backdrop, then we want it to hide. Okay, and then we'll take a when flag clicked. So if it's not the game over background, then this is what we'll do over here. So show, so we actually want to see it. Go back. Wait. Okay, yeah. We wanted to go backwards about, I don't know, 100 layers. So it's like really back. And then after that we wanted to go to 0 0. So I'll just add that. Go to 0 comma 0. And after that we will take forever loop again from control. We change x by -8. Okay, we'll grab a if then, get a less than sign, if then x position. So if x position is less than -464, and then we want to set x, set x to, go to operators, take a multiplication sign, and then set x to x position times -1. Yeah, so basically what I'll do, I'll explain it now. -1 is when it goes over here. Okay, so when its x position is over here, then it'll go back to this position basically. So let's see. Yeah, that didn't work great. I thought we told it to hide. If then background number equals 2, then hide. Let's see. I think let's make that 1,000,000,000 layers. Go backwards 1,000,000,000 layers. Okay, this should be -464. Okay, now you can see that blue gap over there. Now to fix that gap that you just saw, let me show you. Yeah, that gap over there, you see that? To fix that, we'll just duplicate this. And now in the duplicated version, everything will basically be the same except for a few different things. So make sure that the number of layers it goes backwards is same in both of them. And then let's see, we want to I'm figuring out what should be different. Okay, yeah, so instead of 0 0, it should be, so 0x and 0y, it should be 464x. So instead of starting over here in the center, it'll start in the right corner. Yeah, wait, whoops. So now you can see it's a continuous scrolling background. And now if I touch that, game over. And that's basically it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.